Do you know why you were abandoned? This question echoed in your mind countless times. It broke your sleep at night, gnawed at your thoughts in the day. The answer that torments your mind, maybe you will find it by the end of this video. As if you're searching for a culprit, either in yourself or in them. But most of the time, the truth is very different. The end of a relationship rarely rests on one cause. Small cracks, ignored signs, silences that grow with time. They pile up and then one day they explode. Part 1. What did you experience? At first, everything was beautiful. There was attention, there was excitement. The moments you felt valuable came from their interest. But here was the problem. Your sense of worth was tied to their attention. When they smiled at you, you felt complete. When they turned away, you felt broken. You saw the relationship not as a partnership, but as a source. As if the entire reservoir of happiness was in their hands. So every small withdrawal panicked you. An unanswered message, a short reply, a delayed meeting. And in your mind, the alarm rang. Don't they love me anymore? That panic made you even more dependent. When you analyze a relationship, you see, the collapse does not begin when someone decides to leave. It begins when you abandon your own center. When you measure yourself by their love, you are destined to lose. This is where the Stoics step in, because they say pain is not caused by the event, but by the meaning you give it. It wasn't the breakup itself, but the meaning you attached to it that crushed you. I am not valuable, you said. I am not enough, you said. But these thoughts reflected not reality, only your fears. Seneca guides us here. He who seeks happiness in the hands of another will never find it. This is the first lesson of separation. The source of happiness is not outside, but inside. If you've come this far, it means you're calling back your inner strength. Leave a like. Let's continue. Part 2. The need for love and approval from childhood. As children, we all did things to be loved. We worked for praise, forced ourselves for a smile. Sometimes we stayed silent, sometimes we over-adapted. We learned. Love was conditional. Time passed. We grew. But that childhood habit remained. Adjusting ourselves for others to be loved. Searching for our worth in their eyes. That's why when someone leaves us, the old child inside wakes up. The same fear again. Am I not worthy of love? The same rush. If I give more, will they return? But the truth is this. Your value is not determined by their love. Your very existence is already valuable. But this program from childhood kept you addicted to approval. Think, how many times did you stay silent just so they wouldn't be hurt? How many times did you delay your own desires just to please them? And in the end, when they left, you lost yourself too, because you had surrendered yourself to them. But love is not submission, it is sharing. And you didn't share. You gave and gave and gave. And when you didn't receive in return, you collapsed. The problem is not their leaving. The problem is, you tied your roots to someone else. Any tree with roots outside will fall in the storm. Unless you root yourself in your own soil, you cannot stand. That's why the pain of separation reminded you of your childhood wound. That little child now needs your love, because the approval it seeks cannot come from anyone else. That approval must come from your own eyes. Part 3. Find your worth. So how will you find your worth? The first step is to look in the mirror. When you look, what do you see? Only someone abandoned, or someone still standing, breathing, who has weathered many storms? Most people, when they look in the mirror, only see flaws, mistakes, losses, shortcomings. But Stoicism teaches us this. True strength is being able to endure what you see in the mirror, because value doesn't come from outside, it comes from your very existence. A flower doesn't bloom because someone praises it. A mountain doesn't rise because someone looks at it. Your value is the same, born from your being. The root of your pain after separation is that you couldn't bear the one in the mirror, because you saw yourself through someone else's eyes for too long. When those eyes left, your own became foreign. But here lies the opportunity to start seeing yourself with your own eyes. You don't need to prove your value. You don't need to announce it. You only need to remember you are already valuable. One day a student asked his teacher, "Teacher, I feel I have no value." The teacher took a gold coin from the table and placed it in the student's hand. "This coin is gold, even if no one sees it. So are you. Whether someone notices you or not, your value doesn't change." When you accept this truth, abandonment can no longer destroy you, because you were already whole. Their presence didn't increase you, their absence doesn't decrease you. Part 4. Healing. Now let's analyze. What did separation teach you? 1. If you live dependent on others, every departure breaks you. 2. If you hand over your worth to the outside, you get lost. 3. If you recognize your sphere of control, you become free. So what can be done? 1. Accept the pain. Don't act like I'm fine. Feel the pain, but don't be its prisoner. 2. Let go of what's beyond your control. Their choices are not yours. What's in your hand are your steps today. 3. Build yourself. Keep a journal. Exercise. Learn something new. These small steps tell the child inside, I'm here for you. 4. Strengthen your social bonds. Open up to friends. Share your loneliness. Shared pain is lighter. 5. Practice Stoic routines. Every morning ask, what is in my control today? Every evening ask, what did I let go of? What did I strengthen? Remember, true strength is not stopping someone from leaving. It is staying loyal to yourself after they are gone. Stand up today, straighten your shoulders. Look in the mirror and say, I am here. Because no one gives your value, no one takes it. Your value is you. Now remember, bring back the one who knows their own strength and worth. Remember, to be stoic is this: to be strong not with others' presence or absence, but by staying faithful to yourself. And write in the comments, I am valuable.